maybe I'm inappropriate. I like hearing space, I like the whole script. You're such a freaky girl, I love it.
I have to shampoo it again. Hi guys, this is Nikki, motherfucking New Hope, and apparently I am half jaundiced because that was hella yellow. And this is whole life, and you know what I do. I'm just here to remind you that you can do anything you want when you're sexy, except for go to the furniture store to buy a fucking table because we're in quarantine, and so the box doubles as that. Don't look at that. Okay, we're moving on. So I decided, and I hate when I make statements like this because then I don't fucking do them. But we're gonna do our best, and that's all we can possibly do. I decided, if you didn't notice, maybe you did, that I'm going to try my hardest, okay? I don't make any promises. I hate promises. I hate being made promises or having promises being made to me, or you know what I'm saying. I decided to try my hardest to upload answer to a question that I received in my DMs, every day for 6 days out of the week. I'm gonna give myself 1 day of rest just because I missed yesterday. And so if I don't do it that way, then I will have already gotten off into a really mildly terrible start. This ring, don't buy this ring light. I'm sorry, this is not, don't do it. Like, obviously, we're gonna have an equipment video later, but obviously I should have, it's my fault because I didn't look at how many inches it was. But this is what $45 gets you on Amazon. Okay, see my fucking corazon, my head? This is much smaller than that. So then you get like, as you can see, one little fucking ridiculous amount of light. And I just know that when I bought the $80 one from Best Buy, that it was so much better. So you really do get what you pay for when it comes to ring lights. And try to shoot for, if you're going to buy one, if you're in the market for one, try to shoot for at least 14 inches or above, honestly. If you don't have the money for that and you think, oh, I'll just make do, if you want to be disappointed, because like this tripod isn't as big as the tripod that this phone is on right now, and I don't know who it's made for, if it's made for a child or what, but it ends up with me having to take my pictures all on my knees, which then showcases my carpet. It's just all, I really need to fix this too. I don't know what anyways, we're not talking about that right now. We're answering your questions. So let's do that, shall we? So let's find a question. And see, I get a lot of questions that are like, I need money, I'm in this situation where I have kids and I don't have a way to provide for them or whatever, and then the question is like very much like, I need a way to make money, tell me how to make money, or some variation of that. And while I feel an obligation to this community, in this community, in my opinion, also includes people that have even suggested, are considering this path, you know? It kind of includes them too. So when I say community, it's inclusive. While I feel an obligation to help people in my community do things correctly and safely and stuff like that, I need you to first look for the answers on your own. My videos, even though there's only a handful of them, you can start there, you know, just so I know that you're putting in some of the work first. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole when I say that at all. I'm just saying I could give out information to everyone that asks all day, but I would burn myself out. Very much so, because it's easy to scroll through, see something interesting and ask a question. You go on about your day and you don't think anything of it. You know what I mean? You don't think of it twice. if I pour my heart and soul into every one of those questions and they don't think twice about it and nothing, you know, comes of it, then it's very discouraging. I love the messages that are like, I've seen this, that, and this other thing in the videos, and I have a question about this specific thing or whatever, like, because they did some of the homework first, so it shows me that I'm you know, I don't mean to think that I don't want to ever think that I'm wasting time. That's not how I think about it. I just don't want to think people aren't gonna take it seriously when I'm taking it seriously to answer you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't, in, you know, respect to myself and others that are interested in actually putting the work in first, answer every one of those vague questions that are just literally tell me how to make money. I would love to do that. That's why I created videos. There's a whole bunch of them on my TikTok, and there's a handful of them on my YouTube, and this is why I'm adding more to help create a content library that you can look to for answers. And then if you have a specific question, I would love to answer that in video form, so that if somebody else has the same question, then they can just, you know what I mean, they can see it whenever they want to and get an immediate answer instead of you know, waiting around. You see what I'm saying? So this will be a disclaimer video. I'll make a question video. I like to try to keep these short, even though they're under 10 minutes, you know what I mean? It's just for your brain capacity, and like, because I know I like watching short things, like, so I figure maybe you guys would prefer short things. I mean, short videos.